Sorry about that, chat. Hi. How are we doing? Oh. Glory for the temper, Hello. How are we doing tonight, chat? Today, tonight, whatever, wherever you are. Oh, give me just a moment, chat. There we go. I'm back. Apologies about that. Very good. System Shock Remake is very enjoyable. Fantastic. Greetings, Pumpermint. I walked like 5 miles today and my legs are dying. I need to get back to doing that. I have a treadmill. I haven't been using it. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, it's been much busier than I anticipated. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Actually, I do have to boot up the game. The game was not booted. I've been kind of running for like the past 10 minutes. How much Minecraft have you played much Minecraft on the Lucky? No, I haven't. I have not played much Minecraft on the Lucky server. I should, but I haven't. No, my head's been entirely in Final Fantasy 14 and Satisfactory. I mean, and that's for when I'm not streaming. That is. Aqua's gone full. I know Aqua's gone full mole person. Aku. So whenever Aku is with me privately, Aku is just playing Minecraft. Aku is playing Minecraft 100% of the time when they aren't working. And it's funny. But no, how is everyone today, chat? It's been a while. It's been a week. And we have Thanksgiving coming up next week. Yeah, next Thursday. When the itch for Minecraft hits, it hits hard. It does. I haven't had that itch in a long time. And I'm trying to get Satisfactory done before the end of the year. So. My grandma's having an early Thanksgiving tomorrow. It should be neat. Interesting. I'm happy I'm eating some za. I have a sandwich, like right now. I think it's like a zucchini. No, the sandwich is turkey, I think. But there's like a noodle thing, and it's like zucchini Alfredo, and it's weird. Well, I do hope Thanksgiving is good for everyone. Thinking about, I will be live that Black Friday. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I'm not doing anything on Black Friday, so I will be live that day. And we'll get started on Road Trader in just a minute, Chip. But I'm happy to talk until we get started. It is open, so I'm not forgetting about it. But get this food in my stomach before we start. Oh, wait, no. This is lasagna. I'm noticing the noodles are lasagna noodles. Okay. Nope. 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 There we go. There we go. Game audio, Rogue Trader, game capture, Rogue Trader. There we go. Okay. I forget. Do we need to go back to the planet? Hold on. Yeah, okay, we do. Is Hikari still bringing glory to the Emperor? Absolutely. What is this? Harvest. Okay. And okay. I do kind of hate the mouse just kind of goes off in a direction sometimes, but it's fine. What's up, Bump? Welcome, Cat. I need to go here. Right? Yeah. When your mouse has stick drift. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
Greetings again, your ladyship. Master Van Kellox, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you're accomplished what you intended at the electrodynamic Cenobium. After uncoming long claws, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you. My dumbass just now unlocked the challenge log. What? How did you not have the challenge log? I'm confused. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretics' designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. Is there... There should be. It's selected. Weird. I did select Rotator as, the audio. It should be giving audio. There we go. It's fixed. Ugh. Your plans are the Roar are dead. The spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. Profit factor gain 5, gain 6 XP. I'd also like to salute the savior of Rykad Minoris, and I've already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. We'll mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets, accompanied by a guard of honor. As befits a heroine who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you've concluded your business in this system and are ready for the Triumph. Okay, so this is the transition from Act 1 to Act 2. Alright. Understood.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Understood, Yam. But there is audio. Yeah, it is working now. Get ready for fun? Oh, I certainly am. Oh, chat. I probably should start doing this at the beginning of the stream, but if you want to know when I go live, joining the Discord is the best way to know when I go live. I post there quite frequently as far as what's going on, or when I go live, or if I'm live with someone else. So, I mean, if you want to know when I go live, that's the best place to go. The dog server. Indeed. What's this? What do we hear, Lord Captain? It's not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet. Like I was huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody show with the town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and decompressurization of several compartments. Oh, and there's an incoming transition now. The doghouse? Absolutely the doghouse. I'm going to try and work with Akko this weekend and try and get it more set up so you all can use it better. Kind of how Akko's server is, because I want you all to be able to use it more and use it better and it to function better. So, you're trying to sit down with Akko maybe tonight or tomorrow and get that sorted. Hear us. Do not require assistance. Repeat, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Emperor protects. Lord Captain, I'm told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within the asteroid field near the Rykadphilia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put it too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Raver, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Lord Captain, the connection is established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify yourselves. Do not tell him we are done for. Oh god. This is Thunderfang. We are a merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private merchant vessel. A merchant vessel, of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Honestly, here's the thing: is I really like the doghouse. I really do. I actually might have to change the name of my server to that. I really do. We'll see. I'll sit down with Akko. We'll try and get that sort of the way tonight. You know, eating while playing a game that requires a lot of reading, because I'm streaming the game, requires me to read it too. I mean, it technically doesn't require me to read it to you all, but I'm sure it helps some of you who are just like listening in the background or, you know, whatever. Kind of sucks. No, not the reading part, the eating while reading part. That sucks. Reading hurts my brain. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge is almost completely obliterated, has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, your vessel was badly damaged. What happened to you? Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly, another swears with some foul expletives. Words. Yet another hisses, fiercely demanding that the others shut up. You managed to make it a little from the noise. We were just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue and opened fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who, Void only knows, roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks, are left without our help. We never got to them. Okay. Why, I don't know. What if? Certainly not. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage is preventing the correct identification. We assure you, merchant vessel. Thunderfang does not require aid. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain again what your business is here is. And this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now, what have you done, idiot? It is too late now. The Vox channel is open filled with anger. Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt. Please, we already had our Kronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of plunder, I mean goods. In case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Coronis Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have Vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Or to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the microcannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you, although the moral aspects of the livelihood do cause some awkward questions. The Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of the goods to the local market. Perhaps you will find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange. Alright, we have shopping to do. Yay. Okay. Okay. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. So I'm kind of looking at how, like, this works. Because this is my first time dealing with, like, well, this part of the game, essentially. So I'm trying to, like, can I just sell all of this? Or what do I... There's those batons. Give me those back. Okay. This is where I'm at, chat. Anyone who's here who's actually played Road Trader, I would not mind a little bit of assistance here, so I at least have an understanding of how this system works. Or if I should give them a certain amount, or what should I give them, or, you know. Because I could totally see, like, selling them everything. But there are other merchants in the game, so should I bother selling them everything? Or some stuff? Or... certain groups value certain types of goods over others. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the Fellowship of the Void likes heretic trophies, Xenos artifacts, jewelry, ship components, armor kit, melee weaponry, ranged weaponry, and fuel. In my preference, it's best to see what items they sell and who you want to increase standing with. Okay. Because so far, I'm like, nothing here is, like, exciting me. But, like, I could see, like, the Reaper Cape being great for Cabela or, like, other melee users. So don't sell. Okay, so just don't sell anything yet. All right, that's fair. All right, well then why don't we? The Church of the Mechanicus has stuff that I find way cooler. Okay, awesome. Then I will hold off. Let's do this. So I have my thing up. Okay. Then let's go get started on the astropathic station. The astropathic station is dead ahead of the void ship. It is motionless. There is lifeless silence across its vox frequencies. Its lights are out. Even those who have no warp sensitivity can feel the presence of death. It is here, lurking in the shadows. All of this makes sense reading the reports of the ship's astropaths, who claim to be hearing an incessant ghostly howl emanating from the station, all the more disturbing. Contact the station by Vox. The station does not respond. Perhaps there was no one left who could respond. Deploy a scouting team. The enforcers offered their prayers and proceeded to enter the uncanny station. What they saw inside was monstrous. The astropaths upon their thrones, not quite here, not quite now, smudged, as it were, across time. Servants reliving their horrible deaths again and again, only to be reborn out of ashes and blood into more agony a moment later. The warp manifested itself here, twisting the very nature of existence. The main hall was covered in a crust of psychic ice. A green-robed blind old man sat motionless upon a tall throne. He was quite literally embedded in the ice, yet he was still alive. And screaming. Senator Zachary Wise at the station with a squad of bodyguards. Sure, that's just more XP. Choirmaster Wise boarded the station in person and proceeded to the choir's hall. He stood silently for hours in front of a man frozen in ice and held a telepathic conversation with him. Okay, cool. The Master Weiss offered a prayer to the God Emperor, and the unfortunate man passed away. Upon returning to the ship, Weiss reverently presented the Lord Captain with a grim trophy, the late Choir Master's amulet, taken from his frozen body after his death. Oh, the psychic shriek across the immaterium has been silenced, but this has brought the crew no relief. A chilling realization came to the astropaths when they discovered that the cry was masking a different sound, one even more terrifying and surreal. It was the melody of a cataclysm born from a warp storm of titanic power. so intense that the entire expanse must be able to hear it. It muffles astropathic messages and crawls into psychers' minds, evoking everywhere the same image, a dark, gaping, beastly mouth, cleaving the universe in two. Now that the mad choir master had finally stopped screaming, the song of the Immaterium has reached the rogue trader's void ship too. Order the station to be explored. A brief and chilling chronicle of the station's doom was found in the scribe's records. A warp disturbance of monstrous proportions wiped out half the choir at once, turning the astropaths into living portals through which torrents of the Immaterium's energies poured out. Those who lasted longer bellowed and howled about a black rift that had split the universe into before and after, and a darkness that would devour the Astronomican's light. Burn everything. Void torpedoes shadowed the fragile station. One can only hope that the unfortunate souls captured by the warp have perished along with their home. I guess we got to Yorick 5? I guess there's just nothing on there now? What? Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, that's shouldn't there be something there? It's just like not letting me enter the planet. I do technically also need to like mess with this as well, but oh right, that's what I called it. Oh, you I called it the pussy goblin. Oh no. Okay. Your Act 5 is done after Cassia. Okay. Well, now I probably should do these points of interest, or does that not matter? Because Reichad Majoris is done. Reichad Minoris is done. Thunderfang is done. That ship is gone. Done here. But both places have these points of interest, so unless that means like scannables, I guess maybe theoretically I should be done. I've been everywhere in the like here. I've been here, so unless things have changed, I should be done. Watch that be what the game was like. Oh, you don't have this yet.
My options open.
Well, let's go back to the warden's office and see if like I'm missing things.
Let us not dawdle.
Point of interest don't go away after you visit. Oh, okay, so it just could be like, there could be something here you didn't find, but otherwise, like, for the most part, you should be fine. I think that's maybe what it was wanting.
That's how it's done.
That was probably it. Alright. Neat.
Is there money to be made?
That was probably what it was. Unless there's something in there. It looks like there might be something in there. Can I go in there? Or no? Doesn't look like it. Okay. No, excuse me. Okay. Okay, basically, guess I'm just done. Alright. Then I guess we'll just go and do this. Sure. Basically, just want to do like some last minute cleanup. Okay. Now that I did get this. Who are... Hold on. Trader Psychers. So what characters would count as Psychers? I think that would be Cassia and Pascal. I think Cassia is. Hold on. I'm pretty sure Cassia is a Psyker, so I'm going to put that on her. That. Yeah? No reason not to. What about your armor improved? Pascal. Oh, I was thinking about his skills, and I'm like, he might be, but I doubt he is. But he's the only one, like, out of the rest of the party that, like, fits that. But okay. Did I upgrade you? I'm pretty sure I did upgrade you. Okay. Adira and Hendrix are both Psychers. Oh, okay. Well, if Hendrix is a Psycher, then I'm going to put that on him.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. We'll see you at the square. Fly to the upper way. Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. Okay. Your Ladyship, Peerless Lady von Valancius, I am the Master of Ceremonies of Reichad Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. You will take the road, now familiar to you, from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush towards you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us, members of the military, young people attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will await you in the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by a representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose a personally to perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale, it will be befitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. Sure. Now, will the game control it, or do I control it? I control it. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh. Mount the tank. Understood. Make way, make way. Let us get the heroine. A small group of festively dressed people rushes towards you. Yeah. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. Glory to Hikari, a heroine of Reichad Minoris. Stately, beautiful, and finely dressed woman calls out to your name in a sonorous voice. It isn't until you take a closer look at her face that you recognize her as Captain Raquel, the pilot you met on Raikadi Philia. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to the Redeemer. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora is dead. Empty eye sockets is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head. No, a mere thought. They are all going to die, befuddled, depraved, never having seen the truth, and it is all because of you, enemy mine. Grimace. Okay. Yep. She's not done. Why back to the ship? Time for fun. Oh, good. Oh, it's cutscene. It's just a cutscene. Alright. Steal your souls, loyal citizens. What ships are those? He just appeared out of nowhere. He was not there, and now he's just there. Dark Eldar. Ooh. Point. Oh. That's not good. I was on the ship, and now I'm not. Okay.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Boom, no more sun. We don't need the sun anyway. Suns are for babies.
I'll do it.
Argento, you are really useless. The Dark Eldar legit just stole a sun. Well, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Just walk.
Someone else can do this.
Actually, wait.
At your beck and call. One fewer target. I will do my duty.
Break their morale!
This is the... no, everything is fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Oh, nothing is wrong at all.
If I may.
On it. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I won't stand for it.
Alright.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nothing is wrong with the sun being stolen. It's fine.
Chaos guides me!
I serve the ruinous power.
Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. Naturally, be gone.
I bring ruin.
Okay, well. I mean, yes, we lost an ally, but so did they. So one... That, okay, game. Cool. Thank you for just killing my allies.
I refuse. Accept your lot. Who, if your end was inevitable? I'll see to it personally.
I serve the ruinous power.
Nice. You missed. Yeah, we don't need that. Pascal.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Death to non-believers!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
The road take you. Death to the weak! Ah! Out of my way!
I mean, I guess I can't get too mad when they just
Hates me.
commit self-die, I guess. Less problems for me, I guess.
Deliver us.
If you all could stop walking through that, though, that'd be wonderful.
I must not falter.
As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will. God Emperor move through me.
Yeah, I
Be the
expected that.
fire in my heart.
Well, I got someone. At least she did something worth a damn.
Victory is
Funny purple knockout gas. It's doing more than knocking out.
no matter the cost. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. Indeed, reduced to dust. I will do my duty.
Alright. Fair. Fine.
On it. It's as good as you never stood a chance.
Why is that not going off?
I won't compromise my principles.
I have read tomes of military tactics. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I mean, okay. You missed. Cool.
Chaos guides me. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. But of course, for the throne's glory.
This is an interesting fight. And I don't quite know how I feel about it.
I'll make it happen.
No.
It was inevitable.
Cease.
Who if not me?
Yeah, we're good there. Oh, good. That's what we need. That's 100% what we need. Awesome.
Such is the will of chaos. How
Okay, you need to stop hurting Cassia, please.
For non-believers.
Nice.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. Faith without deeds is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay. I think I know where I am. Okay.
I am a navigator. Not face the navigator's might.
Oh, but that was dangerous, but it really cleaned up the battlefield. Good lord.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Yeah. So, we need to chill out with the Psychers for a bit. Oh! Well, glad to know you're there. I'm going to be dealing with you.
I need a foothold.
Right now?
Your reckoning is
Cool.
due.
One less of you.
It's as good as... Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Request approved.
And then... Yep.
None of you can escape the Emperor's judgment.
It will be done.
I'm not accustomed.
I mean, this could potentially hit.
Emperor commands.
Okay, cool.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Running binary function successfully.
Okay, cool.
terminated.
Not gonna say no. Lord Captain, this is Voxmaster Vidgus. Oh, this is Voxmaster. Please. Vidgus, what's going on? Captain, interference, repeat. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me. The light of my faith is thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. Argenta prays aloud, all the while checking her equipment with deft fingers. Total temp victory. Let's go! Red, black, and lots of blinding of white fear. This whole city's quaking. No, the whole world. Less talk, more action. What's Vidgus saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out towards the starport at once. These shuttles aren't going to find us here, even if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. We're en route to the starport. Starport, that's the starport. Penning the observe. Appearance of star from evacuate. Kind of class are not abandoning people in distress. Everyone can. That's around. Let's get weapons. Any weapons, we'll catch up with you at the starport. We might even pick up some people from the garrison or civilians along the way. Then we know what happened here. The final dawn, Argenta says furiously. We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan. O Emperor, forgive us for this negligence. I swear we'll find a way to right it. Only an incomplete picture. Every warp-active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I have hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space. And most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I cannot, however, say what set off this reaction or where the light is gone. A chill runs down your spine. You seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again. Only it's not coming from her corpse any longer, but from everywhere. All we can do is try to make it to starport. Bad news, but not unexpected.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. Okay. Give me just a moment, chat. Okay, never mind. Oh, chat, you know what it has been? It's been an hour. You know what an hour means around here? It means shill time. Shill hour. If you do like the content I'm producing, it would greatly mean a lot to me if you could leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell for more notifications, more specifically to know when I go live. Follow on Twitch. That is also another fantastic way to support. And join the Discord. Joining the Discord is the best way to know when I go live. It is also where you will just be able to hang out with me. So, thank you so much for the support. Yeah, I'm bad at that. I'm trying to get better about doing that, but it's just one step at a time. It's fine. Okay. This I know where we are.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh. Do you think you had one enemy mine? Pray to receive the shill of the Temperer. You vanquished Twilight. You cut down Aurora. But she was only one of us. You hear me? From the depths of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal, he will rise. The hour is nigh. Okay. But no, yeah, absolutely. Shill time is best time because it just allows me to show you all the best way to support. And as much as, you know, there are some creators who like, I want money. And I'm like, you know what, I can't receive money from you all. But on the other hand, it's like, these ways also show me what you all want to see from my content. You want to see me play more Warhammer? Liking the videos and subscribing and joining the Discord. Those show me, especially liking, shows me that you want to see more Warhammer. The views help as well. I want to be able to show the algorithm, or see the algorithm push you all, like, you know, these are my videos. And this is the best way to do it. It's just
keep your eye on prize.
This is the best way to support, really.
We should deal with this.
How many
I've been
of the servants of the Imperium were felled by a weapon intended to aid them in the struggle against the faithless, shot down in flight, with no chance to defend themselves or to complete their mission.
I pray for their souls, and I pray that the Emperor guides us to the leaders of the heretics guilty of this wicked deed. To be a weapon of righteous retribution would be a destiny beyond imagining.
Ugh. But no,
Keep your wits
liking the videos definitely shows me that you all want to see me continue playing Warhammer. I've been adoring playing Warhammer And the more that you all support that means I get to play it for those of you who enjoy it as well. On the note, chat, I'll be right back. I do need to use the restroom. Okay. On the note of content, that is something else I wanted to bring up or discuss. What kind of video content would you all like to see? If I were to make videos, what would you all want to see? Because I really need to start making videos, but I haven't yet. Russian roulette. We're not playing Russian roulette. Russian roulette is probably a very bad idea.
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Ugh. It's sort of a one-off. It is. Spicy noodle? What? What do you mean by spicy noodles? I mean, I could go for some spicy noodles. Because noodles are good. But
I won't object to it. Naturally.
it's a meme. They eat that crazy spicy instant. I can already tell you now, no, that would not happen.
Victory is imminent.
I do know that meme, what you're talking about, now that you mentioned it.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Nice. Thank you, Pascal, for missing.
I serve the ruinous powers.
On it.
The algorithm demands pain for its service. I'm running... No, you're right. The algorithm does prefer that. It does prefer, like, pain and suffering, but...
I'll make it happen.
For my sanity, we're not going to do that.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Okay. I like to see some temp explain sort of videos. Well, what do you mean by that? I'm curious what you mean by that, as like an example.
Doubt is for the weak.
Like shorts of him popping up and giving a brief explanation linking to a longer video? I could see that.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I am a navigator of a foe tainted black. In the name of House Orcelio, I shall
Faith
prevail.
without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Argenta, stop missing.
Do it. This is why I was chosen. I serve the ring of power.
Ugh. There's so many of these chaos spawns. Oh, they're awful. They're just beefy.
Death to non-believers! Death to the weak!
I won't object to it. I won't do that. I'm done with this one.
Here comes more chaos spawn. That's right. The Temperor's Bible, an introspective into Warhammer. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Oh. I'm just gonna write that one down as an idea, because I like that idea. Meat men. Ah, yes, the wonderful, delicious meat men. My favorite.
At your beck and call.
Request the Messiah condemns you.
Out of my way!
But an introspective into Warhammer. I could 100% do that. The only problem is like, I'm very new to the Warhammer lore. Could we do that? Absolutely.
Don't let your guard down.
But I don't know how we would. Not to say we can't, obviously, but I would need to definitely look into that. But that's absolutely not a bad idea. Is it only him? Rejected McDonald's mascot. The world wasn't ready. Temp is too green for... Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not opposed to that. I think that'd be fun. You need to read books. I know. I actually... So, I don't know if I told you. I did go to that Warhammer store. That day sucked. Total donkey balls. Like, so bad. And so I was just in a foul enough mood. I looked at the books and I didn't pick any up. So I'm not, I would like to read them, but I was like in such a foul mood. I looked over the store and I'm like, no. And I left. Oh, it was a personal family thing.
Give me strength.
Nothing, like, bad. I just got, like, in a really foul mood that day. So.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. That is foolishness. Me. If you insist.
Yeah. Okay. All right, game. Educational videos on how to take care of your own peppermint. Everyone needs a peppermint.
The Emperor is on our side. Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
What is that? Oh, one resolve. Okay.
For the throne's glory.
I've suffered worse.
Advancing. Let the cycle be discontinued. My vow is to serve. My competences are not that universal.
Chaos guides me.
But okay, there are definitely things I can do, and I will not say no to the Warhammer introspective. But I would definitely need to do some research before I can do that. But I will not say no, because that sounds really fun to do.
I'll make it happen. You should have thought twice before crossing me. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I am a navigator, not a servitor. If I may,
Request approved.
I do gotta be careful with my plasma gun. So. That's right, walk into the purple goo.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. Naturally. Vengeance will be swift.
Follow my lead. Indeed.
Awesome.
At your beck and call.
Running by any significant value. Request approved.
Okay, there's that.
Running by near code line.
That.
Death to non-believers.
I won't stand for it.
That's a lot of damage, though. And the chance, yeah.
What's to come? On it. I refuse. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. notice for the dedicated.
Good. And she can actually get back to helping the rest of us.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I'm not accustomed to it.
I'll see to it. Another enemy down. You should feel honored to witness this.
Okay, so now it should just be these two.
Who, if not me?
Get me a target. For the throat, your reckoning is due. But of course, Lord Captain.
My place is
Okay.
victory is imminent. I'm not interested.
Wait, no, we have this.
Your end was inevitable.
And that was a full round of level ups. Let's go. Okay.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Okay. Let's see. Ballistic skill. Makes the most sense there. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Resolve increased by 1 permanently is actually interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Emperor, deliver us!
Is that everyone? That is everyone. Good. Good job. You're smart. Can't go that way. What we do, go. That's not horrifying in the slightest.
I always have a backup plan.
The machine guard grants the insight.
When following those footsteps, the aurora of the morning and the aurora of the evening. Pokemon Aurora morning and Pokemon Aurora evening. Oh, the great master, and behind him, his loyal apostle. Hear this, enemy mine? We are mere shadows, followers. You are yet to meet him who has endowed us with secret knowledge. Is that it? That is, of course, if you survive this day, the day of the coming of the final dawn. Oh, okay. Oh.
The anarchy on the sample will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of placation. The shuttle we use for the evacuation must be handled with caution.
With all due respect to your faith, Haneman, if we find a working shuttle, we will worry about restoring the machine spirit's equilibrium once we're back on board our ship.
Okay. So, we got another level up. Neat. Sure. Okay, let's see. Good lord. Oh, okay, I see.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I see you. Tremble.
I will take you down.
Okay.
Hold on. Out of my way. Here we go. Right, let's get to it.
Can you calm down, please?
It's nothing. Guided by faith. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
If only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's.
I will not. As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's justice.
Okay, well, I got someone. Bit of a non sequitur, but I miss when studios had their own engines to play with. Yeah, that is sadly not a thing much these days anymore. Thanks to Epic and Unity. I like Epic at times, but Unity and Unreal have definitely kind of simplified things to the point they just all kind of, in a way, some of these games really feel just samey these days.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Pay attention.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. You stood a chance. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Okay.
I will do my duty.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
I won't go down easy.
High momentum.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. Really threading the needle there.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Argenta, you're shooting at a wall. Thank you.
I refuse. Rejoice in battle. Cleanses the body.
You're lucky that didn't hurt.
Doubt is for the weak. This is unacceptable. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I didn't? Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's make some opportunities.
Oh, he's the only one. Okay. Okay. Sure game. Let's go with that.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, he is kind of backing off because of Argenta.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor
I don't know why I did
commands,
that when I'm not
act.
using...
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Why?
I'll do it.
Do not dare ask. I've read about this, if I may.
As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will.
On it.
Bitch!
Enemy down. Keep your wits about you.
The Emperor favors me today. Duty prevails.
Okay. Wait, what? Am I using an actual sniper? No, I'm using a long loss. Just give her a shotgun. Because that's what she needs. It's just a full-on fucking shotgun. In fact, that's going to be a little better, I think. Right? Hold on. Yeah.
I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
Oh, there's you up there. Is that it? Is that everyone? I think that's it.
Let us not dawdle.
Ooh. You have a plasma pistol. Can I give you, like, the plasma gun? Because that's what he needed. He just needed more oomph. Huh. Yay! Pascal just has more fuck you power. I love it. Praise be our Lord and Savior, the plasma gun. Yes. Oh, that's 100% what Pascal needed, was just more fuck you. Ooh. Any more loot? It's just guards. Right. Oh. That looks like a firing squad to me. Oh, we just walk up to it. Just don't blow yourself up. Fair. That's like, yeah. Just don't blow yourself up. It's fine. The stench of Ficeline? I'm gonna say Ficeline. Ficeline and blood blankets of the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. The shard of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Rykad Minoris. The sergeant's chest is fitted with a sturdy, looking flak vest bearing insignia customary among your troops. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malgar as a gift. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire must have been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Sergeant Malgar demanded an immediate report. What is going on here? The sergeant spins around to face you, his face a twisted grimace of anger. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies, have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grog shit? Malgar's stunned baton hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments on the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. The governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond when his head explodes. His body falls limp to the side and his remaining eyes staring upward. Oh! The chorus of the noble screams cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper. Enough! You said your piece. For generations upon generations, the nobles of this world cared for Rykad Minoris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. Cassia throws out her hand and Malgar's knees buckle. My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Abelard looks at the governor's body, his brow furrowed. Madness, punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. An imposition could have forgotten that. The Emperor protects all of his subjects, but surely not you. Is it your duty to help anyone you can? It is your duty to help anyone you can. Persuasion test. The sergeant pauses before nodding heavily. Your ladyship, ma'am, you helped us when things looked grim for us. I'll do as you say. Why you want to save these parasites, I don't understand. But maybe not all of them deserve death. Yay!
You thought you had killed Aurora.
Oh no!
For I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn and die.
Sorry, that voice was kind of fucky. And die! Oh, I love that. That's great. Oh, that's also not good. Okay, so we have 3 guys over here. 3 over here. I'm trying to make sure I know where to place everyone. So it looks like it's 6 enemies. Unless there's some behind me. 6 enemies. And 1 boss. Alright. Yeah, so that's a Chaos Marine. And ow! Oh, he hurts. Stop! Holy shit! Holy shit! Woo! That's not good. Oh my god. Alright. So,
Doubt is for the weak.
Hey chat, I'll be right back. Turns out my dog wants to use the bathroom right this very second. Apologies for that chat, but I am back. Okay. So nothing bad's gonna happen, right?
Everyone, step aside. Not sanctioned to do this. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Hold on.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Cogitation failed.
Oh, okay. I didn't see him. And I don't have... Oh my god, this fight's gonna suck.
Emperor, give me strength. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Witness the fury of House Orcelio. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
A tactically sound approach. Indeed. It will be done.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Oh, he did not like that.
Doubt is
Oh! Alright, let's go.
I will
I do need Argenta, since my character is dead.
righteous fury.
I do need Argenta to, like, you know,
None can escape
at
the
least start
Emperor's
clearing at the rabble. I'll let Henrix and Abelard just basically deal the most.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Hold on.
Activating force mode sacrament. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Now revert to more conservative tactics.
Okay.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. As duty demands. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Can I win this fight? Absolutely. Just... It is going to mildly suck.
Vengeance will be swift.
And I need to get Argenta up there and deal with him. So we got a bit of a run to go.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Say, is he dead? So, is there a way to tell how far I am from this weapon exploding? Hold on. Is there a way to tell when a plasma weapon explodes in Rogue Trade? Okay, it just has a chance to blow up. Or to blow you up, but it doesn't actually go away. Okay.
Running binary override. Request approved. Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Haha, you're a dumbass. I think Pascal's gonna ironically.
Request approved.
Okay, there's that. All right. Well, now we know what that does.
That is
Cool.
foolishness. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. I'd rather not. Grey hair, sure hand. That's not the Seneschal's job. It will be done.
Let's go.
I'll do it.
No, I need you to go there.
In battle.
Of course, not surprising there.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Okay. So you have the Rebel Sniper Rifle. Ooh.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, cool. Sure. Awesome. Alright. Time to do some looting. First try, chat. Let's go. I was actually kind of worried there for like a moment. Nothing to be worried about, though. What do you have? Okay. Ah. See, that's the problem. I'll grab it, but I don't have anyone to use it on. Shame. Because that is a thing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's part of the problem. Okay, that's Kibble. Okay. I'm like, why does she just spontaneously explode in blood? Thanks be to the Emperor, you are alive, your ladyship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. Before anything else, I would hear a count on what happened to the system's sun. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, black creations of inhuman make. Amalgam of sharp angles and edges, they surrounded the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggle to find words for what could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Drukhari. You see Avalar's expression change, as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple warily. As if we didn't have enough troubles on our hands already. A bleed of the Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Are the Xenos in a league with Aurora's cultists? We can rule out that possibility. The Drukhari would never ally themselves with the archenemy's worshippers. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos have in common, it would be shared loathing for warp corruption. The situation calls for immediate action. We can continue this conversation later if you so wish, but right now, I believe you should assume command. What is the current situation on board? The Navigator's Sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engineers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnissiah grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Why did you not send a shuttle to the planet for me? I kind of understand that one. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that WH40K is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave this system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy, who are worthy of rescue. Perhaps a small number of our own shuttles. We also have the shuttles salvaged from the starport. The dark eyes of the Sister of Battle flash. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world. The power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint and her followers up to the sky. Away from corruption and death, we must do as she did. Direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electro priests who guard and tend to it. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of WH40K. The Von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish. And so, lamentable though as it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. The world is doomed, and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge towards death, the finale of the cult of the Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, the thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death. We will save WH40K from becoming an outpost of the archenemy. Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out his hand to this world. It is time for him to reap his harvest. We must not reject his design, lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depth of the Imperium. Death is a mercy. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit. As do I see that the storm is nearly already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows ever more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can. Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you were already planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already warped in a thread of stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate? The nobles you rescued at the starport have given the coordinates of shelters where you can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for Sergeant Malgar's troops, they will help control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Cringe question? Okay. I mean, if you have a question, you're more than welcome to ask it. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport that we can now use. Concentrate all the commoners who have not yet converted to the cult of the Final Dawn. I meant to spell cringe question, but my reptile brain was misspelled. Pain. Ah, yes. Mood. I understand that. Chat, it's been another hour. And you know what another hour means? It is shill time. If you like the content I'm producing... Oh, wait. Did I make a boo-boo? No, I hit the wrong button, but we're fine. That button, thankfully, doesn't turn stream off. Let's go. All right. If you like the content I'm producing, it would greatly mean a lot to me if you could leave a like and comment. Comment. Leave a like and follow on YouTube. Leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. God, I need to get these like platforms situated in my head. Leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch and join the Discord. Joining the Discord lets you know when I go live. It is the best place to let you know when I go live. I am also far more active there than I am over on X. And yeah, but you're welcome to follow me there as well. So, all the above is fantastic for your support. Thank you so much. Okay. Quack, quack. Welcome, Chill. How are you? Oh. Both of these. How was the word? How was the word bearer fight? That was really cool. I died immediately. Like, my main character died immediately. But I won the fight first try. It was very fun. That was a fantastic fight. Doing fine here. How's the Nebulous Dark treating you? The Nebulous Dark is going perfect. Fantastic. Fought the good fight. Exactly. Okay. I could just roll a dice here, because both of these are good ideas. Okay, chat. Should I just hit one, or should I roll like a d6 and just decide a d6 or a d20 and just decide what I'm doing here? It's gonna be one of these two. Well, there's so many options here. The miraculous fusion reactor could actually benefit the whole of the ship, but the people, the civilians and the nobles down on the planet, rescuing them would be good. But there is also the idea that they could be corrupted by the warp. So, do I save them and hope that they're not? Or but what if we did Exterminus together? JK, unless. This is rough. Oh, this is hard. I'm looking at the thumbnail as well. I will have to remake the thumbnail, because that thumbnail is so ass backwards from what we actually did. Here's the thing. Here's something to consider as well. Yes, if the people fell to the warp, there's no saving them. If we got the fusion reactor, that's one less tool for chaos to use. But oh, it's hard. Any delays caused by loading and transporting to the ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself. If you indulge your vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the archenemy. After yourself, interrogator, one more objection from you, and I shall forget all about the need to deliver you to Footfall alive. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eyes, but that is my decision to make. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the archenemy could infiltrate the ship along with any rescued people. Yep, I know that. Consider it done. So done. We have no more shuttles, so we sacrifice the nobles. We got the commoners, and we got the fusion reactor. Couldn't get everyone. We had to make a choice. The bridge is an upheaval. The technomat's prayers mixed together in a senseless cacophony, while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents. Okay, from the warp's engine's components. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pascal with the data slate clutched in his hands, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. Magos, why don't you assume control of the technomats? Surely their contribution will speed things up. What's going on here? The warp sextant is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit. I kindly request that you take charge of this mess. Thank you, your ladyship. You are right. Tech comrades, heed my instruction. The mayhem immediately subsides, and the crew's actions fall into some indiscernible logic. The Omnissiah servants start working in sync, and the Veneric clamor becomes a symphony of reports, which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnissiah guides me. The prayers of the tech priest surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, poring intently over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechadendrite towards you. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. Not even gonna question that. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water, and a vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind. The typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the Omnissiah's creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle, the same as at the gate of the warrant chamber. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propagation. Senior technomats recite the prayer to generate the current data report. Operations will be marked with the Campanological Protocol Omnissiah Rejoice. Oh, God, my brain does not like Adeptus Mechanicus speech. Oh, Lord. I must inform you that the purpose of safety, completely reassembly of the warp sextant, and updating of its data slate, or data smith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch, the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. A minor deviation from the right operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as the key to the data core wherein the machine spirit dwells. To it we will offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions. And so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing. Metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing a warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image on the vid screen before you changes. I'm not reading that. Lord Captain, please, you will anger the machine spirit before we have removed the restriction. What does this all mean? At the sound of your voice, the cogitator's servant, whose brawn-bound skeleton is built into the cogitator's housing, shudders without screech. Its skull rotates towards you and then stops in that position. Benevolent code, a voice receptor. I hypothesize that the defect is located in the analyzer block. I register a reaction to the signal, but no process response. A temporary override is permissible. The shell was created on a forge world unknown to me, initiating standard invocation of the machine spirit. Lord Captain, I now ask you to address the machine spirit. Speak the following command. By my authority, I revoke the invisibility protocol of the warp engine. The voice receptor will receive the vocal entry. Without your sanction, the machine spirit will not accept the data from the warp sextant. Okay. Servants in the Omnissiah, make now the offering of cleansed data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. Oh. Let this mechanism awaken in renewed purity. All right, Magos. The massive errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship spirits. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. Creeps quietly in his joints, a sound that is drowned out by the Beneric hymns and the tapping of command runes. Injury, rescue, query. O hallowed machine spirit, in the name of the Omnissiah and the Emperor, reveal unto us your power and guard us against us our doom. Ugh. Sorry, I now have feline. Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering. 0 data errors found. Reporting the warp engine is ready for translation. I'm also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation. Lord Captain, Raver here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I just received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin the translation to the warp, your ladyship. Give the order, commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend the captain's throne. Lord Captain, may the Emperor protect us.
Valantia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void ships plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valantius. Having paid their last
We did the thing we had to do. Emperor will be chuffed. Yep.
for whatever was to come next.
Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orcelio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furibundus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. The Furibundus system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronis Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants in the Omnissiah to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds on the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dargonis, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Master Zachary Weiss will have recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, "Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible." Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he'll be interested in talking to you as well. I'll be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall. Once this is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your ladyship, young Yvain Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rotator that during the comprehensive system inspection rite, this unit discovered the data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Unit Hikari von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided that she possesses the decryption key. Are you leaving us, Henrix? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no farther. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have. I hope we meet again. True servants of the Emperor are always welcome aboard my ship. An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality. I will not forget it. Argenta, who is this Reverend Hieronymus, who wants to talk to me. He is the head of the Jerusalem mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in this sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your voyage ship, I request that we meet with Reverend Hieronymus. Okay. The shed blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It is the only right that we now wash our souls to the blessing of the servant of the Undying One. The Jerusians, like the blood-spun web, are devoted to the accession, rejecting wealth and luxury and surrendering themselves to his service. Though their thread is different from ours, the first spinner spoke of them with respect. Vidius, tell me about the system we're arriving in. Furibundus is valuable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Coronis expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off-limits to outsiders. Altar Templum, Calixis, X-17. I had the honor of tending to this shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most tech comrades at the station are engaged in meditative calculations that should not be interrupted. What I need to know about Footfall. It is the largest port and the trading capital of the Coronis Expanse. It is a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the Void Ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Coronis Expanse Communications Nexus. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Coronis Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds, but so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium, although I have heard that the ties it sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear. Footfall is just a brief stop. What's next? As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds from your protectorate, the time will come for your Magni Accessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of the road trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history. The moment your name graces the list of heads of the Von Valancius dynasty, we are all looking forward to that day, Lord Captain. Abelard, do you know anything about the Liege of Footfall? Valdam Takara is a very particular young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Takara is the appointee of the Caspililica's mission, the proper robber baron crime syndicate in the Calaxis sector. They specialize in the cold trade, buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Footfalls was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, and he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Valdam Takara, who is appointed, benefits not only the Casbilica, but also their most powerful ally in the Coronis Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Vladam is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in the Caspelican hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said this, history has seen cases where the Caspelican barons cross swords with rogue traders and emerge victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. The Casbilica, vile tech thieves. What does the liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally. He wishes to meet with the road trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. Takara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the powers that may be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong on Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Alright, tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation from the warp into real space. I had just so much reading. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Takara will be informed and is required so that we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there will still be a matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito. Tell me in detail how these choices will benefit me. According to Footfall's unwritten laws, rogue traders enjoy special privileges that exceed even the power of the liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Arriving incognito will give you more room for maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly intervene in local affairs. I shall explain if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving at the station has the right to veto any of the liege's decisions, but there is a catch. The Coronis Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent certain persons, namely Caligos Winterscale, from suddenly pulling the strings on Footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and a parade in your honor, the other dynasties may see this gesture as the newcomer challenging their spheres of influence. I do not see that as a bad thing, necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda may put on a guard, but you have just risen to prominence, and most people in the Coronis Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodora's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banter of Von Valancius soars as high. Yeah, must be made clear that the banner of Von Valancius soars as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power, but right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person, and not the almighty sovereign anointed by the emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage. It's very true. I will arrive incognito. We'll be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Okay. So much reading. Lots of reading. Is that right? Or is there another one? Hold on. There it is. That's what I was wanting. Damage. Let's go. I love damage. Okay, that does change something on me. Interesting. Okay. Sure, let's actually get some levels in. You know what? Actually, we're not going to do that, because I realize that I might need to do a little bit of research. Okay, so, chat, I know we have about 20 minutes until the 3-hour marker, but I think we are going to call it here. My voice is tired. I have been doing a lot of reading and a lot of talking. So, one last time, if you like the content I'm producing, I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave a like and hit the bell on YouTube, so it lets you know when I go live and it shows the algorithm that my content is enjoyed. And if you could leave a follow on Twitch, absolutely fantastic. And to get the most information out of me, join the Discord. I both post when I go live there every week, 3 times a week, and I actively talk there. Otherwise, you can follow me on X, and I just casually kind of essentially shitpost. So if you like either or, I would greatly enjoy and appreciate your support. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow, same time as today, so 3 p.m. Pacific, for Darktide. I'm going to try and get Akko to join me, but if Akko does not join me, that is fine. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow for Darktide. And as a reminder, on Sunday, me and Akko run Nightwave Live. It is our weekly podcast where we basically talk nerd shit. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening, chat. Good night.